our next handwriting activity, it is your name writing handout. We are going to practice tracing and then writing our names on our own. Because we are trying to become strong writers, we are practicing to do this a lot. So TK, you're going to need this handout with your name and the square and rectangle shape. There's a front and back. Just pick one side. We're doing one side today. So grab your handout. You're going to also need your pencil because we're using this like our instrument to make our hands stronger. You can also have your talking buddy so you can roll out the objective with them. So we're going to roll out our objective together and you can say it as you're saying it to your talking buddy. So put them down to the side and let's calm our bodies, eyes forward, ears listening, mouths are quiet, hands and feet are calm, and we touch our hearts because we remember that with our hearts we are going to try our very, very best, okay? We don't do it super fast and scribbled and sloppy and messy. With our hearts, we take care of our work and we do it nice and slow, trying our best. So TK, let's roll out our activity. You can go like this. We're going to roll out our objective. So let's roll out our objective and say it with me. Ready? Okay. I can point, aim, and write my name. I can point, you say it, aim, and write my name. So to point and aim, I'm going to be using my eyes. We use our eyes just like in our other objective. And we're also going to use our hands to write our names. So first you're going to trace your name, going to use your eyes and your hands to trace, and then you're going to write it all by yourselves. So go ahead and tell your buddy, your talking buddy, what you're going to do. I can say it again for you one more time. I can point, aim, and write my name. So you can take your talking buddy, take your handout, take your pencil, and we're going to be tracing and writing our name. And then we're also just going to practice tracing a square and a rectangle. So when you're ready, we will begin. All right, TK, so we're gonna have our talking buddy and we're going to remind our talking buddy that today we are going to point, aim, and trace our name. Then we're going to point, aim, and write our name. And we're also going to trace some shapes for extra practice. So ready? We have our talking buddy ready and watching us, and we're teaching them what we're learning. So let's start by tracing our name. We start at the top, go down, always starting at the top. And then when we write our lowercase letters, they start at the dotted line. So we take our time, we start at the top. Again, for the letter O, if you have an O in your name, we start at the top and then we curve around and up, then down, curve over, down, across. Here for the letter E, I have the letter E in my name. Some of you have that. So trace your name right now. Trace as neat as possible. And hopefully our hands are becoming super strong now. And now I'm going to look and I'm going to try to write it by myself. Oh, I start at the top. I forget sometimes. So we start at the top and I go down, down, up, down. Now I'm writing my lowercase letters. And I start at the top of this line here for my lowercase letter line, the dotted line. And for the letter O, I start here. And I curve back up. Take your time. Should be writing this by yourselves. Oops, my letter T got very, very, very messy. I need to write a vertical line. I need to remember my practice. There I go. Horizontal line. So, something you can also do is at the end, when you're done tracing your shapes, then you can go ahead and color them if you like. I'm going to start by tracing my square, and I see my square has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Then my rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And I can fix this line here. So TK, you should be erasing and fixing your name, writing it on the line correctly. Your first letter of your name touches this top line and the bottom line. Your other letters touch only the middle and bottom line. So I'm over here coloring my shape. Then I'm going to color my square. And if you're still writing your name, that's okay. Take your time. I'm coloring using diagonal lines. Just like this. And when you're all done, TK, when you're all done, you can go ahead and tell your talking buddy and say, hey, buddy, today I learned how to point, aim, and trace my name. I also did point, aim, and I wrote my name by myself. And that is it for our Writing Our Name class. I look forward to seeing your pictures on Class Dojo.